an unmarked grave. Revered in life, but reviled after their deaths, Nicholas and Alexandra were the last in a dynasty which had ruled Russia with an iron fist for more than 300 years. Greeted by a guard of honor in St. Petersburg, the city they called home, the bones had been identified by British scientists as those of the Romanovs, using DNA from a distant relative, the Duke of Edinburgh. And here a Scottish piper played a lament, a reflection of the close ties between the old Russian and British royal families. Despite all the early rows and misgivings, this does now seem set to be a very solemn occasion, when the Tsar, some of his children, and 4 of his retainers are laid to rest here in the St. Peter and Paul Cathedral. It'll be a chance for Russians to contemplate a barbaric crime, but also for them to atone for at least one of the sins of the Soviet era. Some surviving members of the Romanov family came to pay their respects in the splendor of the cathedral, where the bodies will lie in state overnight. It seems Russia's determined to give the Romanovs the respect in death they've for so long been denied. Mark Webster, News at 10, St. Petersburg.
Coming up next, today's other main news. The cut-price jeans that won't be cut price in Mandela of South Africa. He played host to more than 1,000 children at a party in the Kruger National Park, and ITN's Penny Marshall was there.
He's one of the oldest presidents in the world. His country is the youngest democracy. Together, they celebrated his long, inspirational life. Partying today, more than 1,000 foster children, South Africa's poorest and youngest, dancing alongside their president. He may still dance, but today he chose not to walk very much. Instead, he used a specially adapted buggy to move around the 5-acre site. Mandela Mania, they call it here, admiration for the prisoner turned president, soon to be president turned pensioner. Mr. Mandela steps down next year as head of state.
What are you going to be when you're old?
But this event was as much to inspire the young as to honour the old. Election promises may be largely unfulfilled, but Madiba, as he is known here, is deeply loved. He's planning a weekend of celebrations, and there's speculation that he may choose the occasion to marry his companion, Graça Machel, widow of the former Mozambique president. Meanwhile, the celebrities and supermodels are flying in to pay homage. Naomi Campbell's already here. Close friends of the president say that he is looking forward to his retirement, having found real contentment in his personal life. His charisma has done much to reconcile the people of South Africa, but economic reconstruction is only just beginning. It will be the task of the next generation to see that it is completed successfully. Penny Marshall, News at 10, South Africa.